What's up, Dragon Brood? Today, I'm going to be the bad guy. Like, I was looking around at some tournament results from a player who goes by the username of Zenis, Zenis. And this appeared to be the most hateful control deck that I think is out there. And it's a little bit odd in the sense that it doesn't play any planeswalkers. It just tries to get stuff done with its spells and just makes life miserable. So we'll see how good it is on the ladder. But let's get into the cards. We have some cut down, no surprise. Go for the throat, no surprise. But this is where I really like it. It plays a full set of Terra Sunder, and we know this card's good. There's lots of enchantments to get rid of. It exiles stuff so you don't have to see it again. Like, this is just a good catch-all removal. Playing some up the beanstalk, so you know there's going to be some expensive spells in here. It does have cease and desist that can also exile things from the graveyard, which is super nice. Cornucopia, which you expect to see in control decks if you're playing green. Some Sunfall and Deadly Cover-Up as some of our sweepers. Virtue of Persistence to be able to kill things early and get stuff late. It does play White Sun's Twilight, which I hate this card. This actually, you know what? This might be the first deck on the channel I've played where I've actually cast this spell. So let's see what happens. And then Outrageous Robbery, because I actually haven't played this in a deck yet either. So having both these in here is pretty nice, and I expect we're going to win more with Outrageous Robbery than anything else, but we'll see. It'll be super exciting to see if this actually works the way we want. But like I said, this looked legit. This looks like it could just roll over some things. I don't know, but if it does, man, this could be really annoying if we see this a lot on the ladder. That being said, hang tight with us. Watch as much of the video you can, because that helps a lot. And then when you get to the end of the video, if you want to download this and it looks as impressive as we think it could be, well, there'll be a link that takes you over to Moxfield, a channel sponsor, where you can download this and play it for yourself and make your opponents miserable. For now, though, let's go see if we can rob opponents of some wins. This is too bad. We can't keep that. It was tempting. It was tempting. This is actually kind of bad, too, but at least we have a way to draw cards and we have a way to get rid of enchantments. So that's something. After that, don't know what's going to happen. And if they have an aggressive hand, I would say we're going to be in a world of hurt. This isn't so bad here against that particular deck. Because when they go to target to reanimate something, we might be able to get rid of it. And that would be really nice. Alright, pass the turn. I mean, fill your graveyard. Yep. Oh, this may not be that. This might just be the mono blue version. Yeah, okay. Is this where we're supposed to cornucopia? Alright, I'll just pass. Their hand might just be a bunch of counters here and they're just waiting for us to do something, it looks like. Alright. I'll give you something to counter. Oh, they didn't even have it? What? What is their hand then? If it's not counters, it's not... Oh, they might just have like big worms here. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that. It just crossed my mind. It's like their hand might be loaded with worms and they can't actually play them. Alright. And maybe you found a counter here. No. Alright. I mean, we'll just keep on keeping on. Sure. So they have a bunch of crabs. Fine. Okay. So they are just playing the mono blue crab version. Alright, well, that's interesting. Not mad at that. Here comes another one. Flow of Knowledge. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to hit this for 5. And maybe we get a counter from them, and then we can play a little bit of counter war as well. Nah, not quite. But you know what? This ain't bad. This ain't bad. I mean, we can put a few spells in our yard. Like, we have their haughty Djinn, so we'll see what happens. Sure, we're okay with that. Like, that's not the end of the world. But they are smart. You want us to have less mana, obviously, if you're just going to get into a fight over these spells. Which makes a lot of sense. Sure. Oh, well, that's something. Let's play their lands. Do I want a haughty Djinn? And then try to kill their haughty Djinn? Twice? Alright. Actually, now that our spells cost less, yeah. What would you like to do? No attacks. In the turn. While I still have it. And do I just want to kill it so they don't have it? I kind of do. As dumb as that is. So let's go ahead and do this. Ooh, I get a beanstalk. Alright. Oh, wait. Crap. Oh, yeah, there goes my hand. The one goes to our graveyard. Which is this. And that goes back to the library. And then let's go ahead and just... Oh, I can't... Oh, yeah, I can still go for a third. Yeah. Because it would have returned it to its owner's hand. We didn't want that. Yeah, we're fine. Whatever. Okay. Play another land. Play attempt number 1 on Deadly Cover-Up. Obviously, it's going to get countered. It would be stunned if it didn't. Alright, they're at least digging for one. How many cards do they have left? They have 26, so they have plenty. Alright. And of course we'll take the action. And of course we'll draw a card. And counter? I was like, it would make sense. I mean, just a negate works. I mean, we pay 2. I mean, I guess I could have attacked for 1, so I did miss some damage in there. So are we more afraid of haughty Djinns or terrors? I think haughty Djinns, so let's get rid of those. Alright. So opponent's hand, they have 5/5 crab, some counters we have to pay extra for, and a bounce spell. Nothing else we really care about. Alright. Good to know. So, theoretically, we could, if we had another instance, to just kill the Eddy Merc and had... Well, we'd need 4 mana open. Alright. this could get a little dicey. But we have another deadly cover-up. We have plenty of life, so we'll see what happens. Oh, well that makes things a little bit easier. Oh, wait, crap. I meant to do this during their instep. Ah, that was stupid. I thought we were still at their instep. Boo. Alright. Well, that was a mistake on my part. Let's go ahead and tap this for colorless. You know what? I will spend this mana on one of them. And they want to make us pay with the other one as well? I feel like I should just pay here, but... What's this other thing? Oh, this is just return. This spell costs us to return target creature. That draws cards. You get the Eddy Mark dude. You could bounce a thing. I feel like they've now exhausted their counters. We don't care that much. Even though having more cards is important here. I'm just thinking I'd probably rather just play Cornucopia. Alright. And if they bounce a Cornucopia, then, like, whatever. Alright. So play Moment of Truth. They may find another counter here. But we do have 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. So now we can try to back-to-back deadly cover-ups, which is nice. Obviously, they can still go digging with Flow of Knowledge. And then we have a backup way to try with the Terra Sunder. My opponent only has 9 cards, so they're going to have to try to at least be somewhat aggressive here, right? Because otherwise, this is just bad for them. Yep. And then leave counters, I guess. Alright, I guess we try with the first one. And that. I mean, I assume there's at least one counter there. Oh, that returns it to their hand? That's funny. So we could pay... This has Ward 2, right? So we have to pay 2, 4, 5. We don't have enough. Alright, sure. We will take action. Nice. We will, I guess, just remove the Eddy Mark dude. Oh, wait. Do they have... They have a Terror in their yard, so we can get the one out of their hand, too. Nice. Alright, that's everything. And they have another Eddy Mark whatever guy. Do they have another counter? They do have another counter. Ugh. Things to know. Okay, then. We have access to 5 mana. Yeah, I guess we just pass? Like, they have 6 cards left. We have 20 life. They're going to be trying to bounce whatever tokens we make. We're just going to have to play that silly game for a minute. They don't have anything... Like, we could just get an Eddy Mark thing from them, but there's really nothing to do right now otherwise. Yeah, Yeah, I guess so. Alright, so we'll attack. Get some damage in. Not that I think it matters. We could just sit back on defense at this point. And then in the turn... Yeah, we assumed that was a thing. Target that. Sure. Comes back into play. Why not? Yeah, that works. Sure, you got it. I mean, at this point, we may end up just attacking with our creature lands, letting them bounce stuff. Oh, you had 2 of them, though. That's interesting. Sure. Alright, they have 4 cards left. So, can we make enough things to not die in the interim? That's basically what this is right now. I believe the answer is yes. Because this is 4 life right here. I don't even know what's relevant to remove. I guess this and this. It's like they can counter or whatever. We don't care that much. They can't draw any more cards because they're at 4. So we kind of get to take our time doing whatever we want here. Though, amusingly, I could have made them draw, which probably isn't terrible right now. I probably should have, actually. That would have been kind of smart. Make a token. Also, potentially more life. Let's... Why is it tapping that way? Like, I'm fine just taking a point here. I'd rather have my creature land available. I'm just gonna... Don't even have to pay the kicker or whatever on it, or the collect evidence. Because now we're just gaining enough life to just be a nuisance to the opponent. Tap for colorless. Tap for something. Sure. Like, you can't go digging for answers. And I didn't attack this time, because if they did have a way to stop the spell, I want to force them to use their other stuff to stop our blockers. Because we're not going to win by combat anyway here. Like, that's just not a thing. Sure. You got it. Then bounce one of your dudes. Oh, that only bounce opponent's stuff. Oh, 3 steps ahead to copy one? Yeah, that's fine. And then they all die? Oh, no, you countered the spell. I see. Okay, cool. So we gain our life. And then we're just going to gain a lot more life. By killing one. Whoops. Cancel. Wrong thing. Alright. Opponent has 3 cards left. And now they can bounce 1 thing, maybe 2 things. So I don't think we're anywhere close to losing now. Oh, we're going to duck the opponent with a highway robbery. That is hilarious. I'm going to do it during their upkeep, actually. So let's play this. And we have a land to block with if necessary, and we can gain 6 life. Yeah, we're not even close to losing here. No attacks. in the turn. Alright, during their upkeep. Let's hit them for 3 exactly. 1, 2, 3. Auto pay. And then we'll actually not resolve. You're gonna 3 steps ahead and copy. Sure, you got it. Yeah, fortunately, we're still not dead. Yep, those resolve. And then that resolves. We're going to decline. That resolves. And we're going to decline. That resolves. We're going to decline. That resolves. We'll get our card. And then we'll go ahead and remove some more things from the opponent's yard. Gain some life. Alright, and we're at 22. Pass the turn. They have 2 cards left. Alright, we're at 12. Oh, well, that's not a bad card to have here. Take action. Take action. Take action. Play that. Pass the turn. We can also make tokens to block, so no need to attack. Alright, they have 1 card left. 1 unknown card in hand, 1 that does nothing, 1 that bounces a blocker. Ah, see, we're going to attempt this, though, first. And get rid of one of these knuckleheads. Yeah, we just gained so much life. They never really had a chance here. And then we'll go ahead and make a token. Because, you know, losing 1's much better than losing 5. Block and block. What you got? Oh, excellent. Have another counter? Impulse and they die. Fantastic. That was a great game. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. It bounces a token, they die. Yep. Good stuff. Cool. Ooh, what is this? Alright, alright. We need this to be a creature deck, though, with this hand, for sure. Otherwise, 60% of our hand's worthless. Actually, more than that, but you get what I'm saying. All right, we could do a little bit with that. I guess we just stop them from doing it. Much as I want to play the Beanstalk here, because I really do. I think with them just doing the Toxic thing, we just take our time. Deal with the early threats that might be annoying and figure it out from there. Come on, land, so we can cease and desist and keep them from getting stuff back. Would be awesome sauce. But I guess we start here. Alright. Found a land. Excellent. Love that. Whoa, cancel. We don't want to do that yet. Alright. And now they might try to bounce a permanent, and then we get rid of a thing from their graveyard. Nope, they don't even have that. All right, well, we dealt with their early threats, and we're in a pretty good spot now. Let's get rid of this and this. I mean, they could respond by proliferating and putting it in their hand. Nope. Alright, well, this is turning out to not be much. Counter for that? Nope. There you go. There's some mana. Now we do have to worry about actual counters and stuff. Okay, they're just going to draw cards. I wonder if it's worth it for us to just draw 3. Nah, let's just do this. In the turn. Alright, you got it. I mean, the thing we have to be careful with is once they put poison on you, they get to start just rattling stuff off. And that's real. That's at least intriguing. Don't know if it does anything we really want. Alright. I mean, we know how this ends up, right? They're going to counter, so they can put some poison on us. Yep. And then we get rid of that dude anyway. And then we're going to be in a poison race, which I didn't think I would have happening today, but here we go. We're going to play this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get rid of their dude, get 2 cards, gain some life, get 5 1/1s. Alright, feel free to bounce our things or whatever. Well, you do what you gotta do. Yep. Makes sense. I mean, if this is how we die, it's how we die. Yep. We're at 3. We're at 4. Okay, now we can also kill our own things, which is important. So we can limit some of the damage. But also, here's what's funny. Now we have mana, and we can poison them out, which is super amusing. So that means they probably have another counter, right? Is that what we believe? 1, 2, 4, 6. All right, let's just do it. Because I have more than enough, really, right? Because their counter is just, if we have 3 or more, it's just countered anyway. All right. Actually, 2, 4, 6. Yeah. Don't think this is resolving, but we did 2 cards for our troubles anyway. If it does, though, oh, so good. So good. Fantastic. Yeah, I guess we're attacking now. And then we get to be the proliferate deck. Look at this. And we get to draw cards because the opponent has stuff. Oh, so good. And then we'll do it again, because why not? Oh, amazing. Alright. We're going to get rid of these Sunfalls because they're pointless. Yeah, sure, you got it. Let's discard the Sunfalls. Alright. I don't know what their plan is, but let's go ahead and make a Mirrex token. Take our turn. We will attack with our pile of toxic things. Excellent. Not mad at that. Really not much else to do here. We just end the turn. Hope they can't get the last 4 on us. Really, yep, there's one of them. So they can do it if they have the right cards in hand here. Alright, we're at 7. Very easily could be it if they have it. Discard that. Alright, we're at 8. The good news is, well, it's not true. They could have a land and another spell. I feel like they could get us to 9. Okay, they had it. Yeah, so we're dead now. Yep. I mean, unless it's something that has to target a creature. Yeah. Alright, GG's. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest here. Like, I feel like it's just lacking something. Like, I don't think it needs the White Sun's Twilights. Like, it's cool to have another way to try to win. I don't think it needs 3 robberies. I would rather some number of these be Planeswalkers and swap some amount of the removal for Get Lost. I think I would also like. Just because it's also cheap creature removal, which you do just need sometimes. So, if given a choice, I think I would cut one, especially since we're also playing Sunfall and Terra Sunder. I don't think we need 4 Virtue of Persistence, right? So let's cut one of those. I get White Sun's Twilight being another win condition, but I also feel like if we put in a couple of Planeswalkers, that solves some of that problem too. Because you can't really cast this till turn 1,000,000 regardless. So what if we go, let's see what Planeswalker, maybe we just go 1 of each. Like 1 Elspeth, 1 Wanderer, 1... Actually, Ashiok's not too bad, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, wait, actually, if we play cards from Exile, that's actually kind of cool. So that kind of works with our Outrageous Robbery, if we want to do that. But this is removal, this makes us tokens, that's removal. So we could get a little cute if we wanted to play Ashiok. I wouldn't be opposed to that, actually. What's the ultimate on Ashiok? Is target player exiles the top X cards or by X's total mana value of cards you own in exile. Ooh, so we could like robbery plus that? You know what? I kind of like that a little better. What if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we just play a selection of those, and I cut 1 Go for the Throat, 1 Terra Sunder, and we play a couple of Get Lost in here. I think that could work for us. Alright, so now we have 2 Go for Throat, 2 Get Lost, 2 Cut Down, 3 Terra Sunder. We still have the 3 Virtues, so we have a fair amount of removal here early for problematic matchups, and can still gain a little bit of life, and now we have some Planeswalkers. So let's see how this works out. Ooh, rough start, rough start. We're going to keep it, though, against my better judgment. And we'll just see if maybe we draw some cornucopias or something and help ourselves out. Okay, we got double Mirrex. Not sure how I feel about that. But we'll see. I do like seeing Kitsa, but not under these circumstances. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and use this. I hate it, but, you know, if we can find some extra mana. Nope. We did find Charter Course, though. We might be able to use that for something. I know our land's a mess, opponent. I apologize. We're just embarrassing ourselves over here. Yeah, let's chart a course, right? Actually, let's chart a course with this and this. Because we could find, like... Well, I was gonna... Oh, okay, get lost to work. Let's discard... I don't know what type of deck the opponent's rocking here. Like, I'm wondering... Yeah, let's just get rid of that, I guess. So, I mean, if our plan's just... Haughty Djinn, yeah. Alright. So now we have double black, double white, single green. Or triple white, technically. But this also means if they tap enough mana for us, we'll be able to play Vraska, and that would be really nice. Because this only gets rid of attacking creatures. Alright, under the circumstances, I think I'm just going to try for an Ashiok, assuming it'll get countered. But I think Vraska to get rid of their creatures is more important. Oh, they don't have anything. Oh, so they're just reanimating stuff. They're doing the helping hand, blah, blah, blah. Alright, fair enough. Alright, let's make us some duders then. If a card was put into exile this turn... Oh, it's not even you have to put it. It's just if a card. Meaning if the opponent does it as well. That is awesome. Sure, you got it. I'm hoping I get an untapped land here. Oh, well, the opponent's going to tap down some mana. But I was going to say, my goal would be to get to attack with these and see if they get rid of one. But they don't have white mana anyway. The fact they're even thinking about using this tells me they don't really have a counter spell in hand. Yeah. Alright, we're just going to kill that dude. With our Vraska. I mean, you can have a Jace. What ifs? We're not that concerned about him. Excellent. And then that sets up next turn. Alright, away with the Haughty Djinn.
The reign of flesh is
attacking. So we got a free attack in there. No harm done. It was excellent. Yep, and we will go right after him again. Oculus. Alright, well, that kind of tells us what we're going to be doing here. And you're going to helping hand another thing? Oh, if so, their draw was sick. Alright, well, I guess we're going to play this and just get rid of a bunch of creatures. That's highly disappointing. But we do what we got to do. Oh, actually. Draw and discard, copy. You kind of went through a bunch of stuff already. Yeah, I guess the play is just use this here, right? And then draw with Vraska. That's probably correct. Let's do that. Attacking here is kind of pointless. Because I want to make sure we have at least a 2/2 left. There's a chance they would like block. And I don't really want to get caught there. Let's keep this for us, that for them. And then we'll put counters on things and draw a card. Gain a life. No attacks. Alright. Let's see how big and dumb the creature is. I mean, it could be a Haughty Djinn, could be an Oculus, could be a million things.
find what I need soon.
Alright, you have a Picklock Prankster. I have no clue what that other card is, but the fact that they didn't flip it makes me think we don't have to care. Opponent says GG. I don't know if I 100% agree with that just yet.
Thank you for your help.
Embrace the inevitable.
Alright. Yeah, being able to play Ashiok with, like, the virtues and everything else, like, just works perfectly, honestly. It makes way too much sense. Let's go ahead and crack one of these, put it here. Yep, that can stay. Might as well do the other one too, right? Why not? Alright. Now we're just producing enough threats. We can start exiling stuff from the graveyard. Or we can just virtue and start getting their stuff back from the graveyard. That's the other option. I'll say unless they find more helping hands. But now they're going to be kind of stuck in a position where they need to block. Yeah, like this is why I think the Planeswalkers make a big difference here. Because now, even if they get the creatures, we can just get rid of them. We just create too many problems for them to deal with. Instead of having to rely on our hand the whole time. And even with us playing sweepers, we can still just keep functioning. Yeah, they don't have they actually have no outs here. Honestly. Like, even if they get rid of a creature, it's just like, okay, whatever. Exactly, like, they could buy time. You know, like, but that's about it. We can activate, make that 6, 10. That's not going to be near enough. All right, let's just go here. Oh, yeah, good stuff. Make a body. Pump all the things.
We can win this together.
I mean, just for sport, to make sure they can't do anything, I think we just start locking stuff up here.
I can't falter here.
Because now we're going to be getting their stuff back, and that's going to be game. Sure. He gone. I am going to take a Haughty Djinn. Because why not? Yep, opponent saying GG. Alright, cool. Okay, we got our mana. We keep it. Also the lands. It plays a lot of life gain lands as well. So it's doing everything it can to get to the late game, which I really appreciate. I think I'm going to go ahead and play this tapped. We're not in a real hurry. We have some removal spells. We can just take our time here. Yeah, no need to really be in a hurry to do anything. Player Cornucopia. Gain a little life. They're going to Questing Druid, sure. So now we get a little bit of a better look of what we're up against. Some type of Gruul, aggro. Interesting they're playing Volcanic Smite. I don't think I've seen that in a lot of lists. Also, so they're doing a lot of ways to dig here. Which I find very interesting. I think we're going to go ahead and just play Beanstalk, get a card. I don't think we need that right now. Let's go ahead and just use this. Alright. We're at a ton of life against the aggro deck. I mean, we've not taken any damage so far. Enduring Vitality, sure. That's going to be an annoying one for us to get rid of. We can, but it's not super easy. Oh, they're going to have to discard it anyway. It's going to be exiled, actually. Alright. You know, in a weird way, I kind of want to just robbery up 4 cards and just say, like, what is it you're doing, opponent? But I'm just going to kill this. End the turn. I mean, we can also just cast Virtue next turn. So I guess they have a bunch of stuff that just pumps things, maybe? They don't have anything to put stuff on? Oh, they get to kill something, finally. We turned on some cards in their hand. Oh, they have to Might of the Meek. Fair enough. So they definitely were looking for some threats. Sure, we don't mind if that dies. That's not part of any plan we're working on. Alright, we'll get a card. And they're cash grabbing. This deck looks very odd for being anything aggressive that would be playing Might of the Meek and Question. Maybe they just have like some weird combo thing where we just get comboed out. Like, I could see that being possible. Like, you play a guy with haste, put like 52 things on it, we just die. I mean, like, that's probably what's going on. I don't know. They're checking the graveyard. Yeah, this has to be some type of combo-y thing, right? Alright, Will Beanstalk. Let's tap this for colorless. I'm going to decline just because we might be able to find a cease and desist here. Okay, so now when we kill this and it dies, we can kill it before it comes back. That's what I was looking for. Let's tap this for colorless. Decline. Alright, and with that on the stack, we'll go ahead and remove the Enduring Vitality and I guess Highway Robbery because we might get their Questing Druid. I don't know. And we'll draw the card and gain the life. And now we're triggered the Cornucopia because we get max life gain. I mean, the thing is, if they kill their druid, we're just getting it right back. Like, we're just going to run the cycle again. Oh, that way I won't. It gets exiled. Alright, we'll play a land tapped. Go to 33, as it were. You know, I will say this, though, about it being a control deck. Like, we're actually doing things. It doesn't really feel like we're just sitting here. Like, so I think that's one of the concerns about control piles, is that you get caught up in these situations where we're just like, we're not really doing anything. But here I feel like we are actually doing stuff. I was kind of hoping they might play one more creature, then we deadly cover up and... Okay, they just don't want us to get their body. Fair. That's cute. I think we go ahead and just play this. Gain our point. Go to 34. Play the deadly cover-up. We'll get rid of that. Gain some life. Get some cards. It's cute. And then we will get rid of their Enduring Vitality. Go to their library. Get rid of the last one. Nothing else. Alright, cool. Alright, so their hand's just a bunch of things that... Oh, it's Stormsplitter combo. That's what you're trying to do. Well, that makes sense. I mean, they could Might of the Meek draw, Might of the Meek draw, but they're not going to be able to combo out because they don't have their Enduring Vitality. I should have known this was it was a combo. Yeah, they can't do much now. Analyze the pollen. Sure. I wish Arena would have left me a black mana open. Not sure what their plan is here. Yeah, we'll just take 2. We're at 35, so this is acceptable. This is more than reasonable. We will, I get a Stormsplitter? That's kind of a neat thing here. If we don't have to tap that Arena, I would rather not. Jeez, why are you like this? Take action. And then I think I'm just going to kill a splitter right now. Like, they can draw cards or not. We don't really care. Alright, what does that leave us with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to do this for... Well, I can do it during their turn. So, sure, we'll just pass. Unless I just wanted to draw a land on my turn, but it's whatever. Alright, they found another guy to try to combo out with. Then go 4, 5, 6, 7. They can make a lot of copies. Oh, that's not what they're going to aim to do here. Yeah, I don't blame the opponent. Now they're kind of just going through the motions, but I don't think this really leads to enough life to make a difference. Especially with us stealing one of their Stormsplitters. And we're going to gain 2 more life. I could have played this differently had I realized it was the combo sooner. But that's on me. I could have been a jerk, really, and just searched for 4, so they might not even get the card they're looking for, which would be really funny. Yeah, we take some damage. Alright, let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. See what the opponent's got for us. We're going to have access to 1 billion cards. Oh, yeah. There's another deadly cover-up. Oh, my gosh. We just have everything. Oh, did they not? Oh, yeah. All right. Sure. Let's get rid of the other cover-up and this thing. Have 1 billion things go off. Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, I would say if you're going to play this version, the update with the Planeswalkers works a lot better for the best of 1 ladder. You still have sweepers with Sunfall, Deadly Cover-Up. We left also the Eternal Wanderer, right? That's another way that you kind of have another sweeper. Vraska obviously does a lot to help the deck out. But I think the cool thing is all the interactions with Ashiok, right? Because we can exile opponent stuff that does a thing. We're exiling stuff from the graveyard with Cease and Desist. That does a thing, right? With Terra Sunder. And that also pumps all those tokens and things that you're doing. So lots of ways to see extra cards. I think we still have the options of being able to win with Outrageous Robbery. We still have the Virtues. So yeah, this feels a lot better than what we were playing with to start with. So I think this is what we're going to post up. And I don't even know how many lands we ended up with in this deck. So 26, that seems about right. So we've got 2 Cut Down, 2 Get Lost, 2 Go for the Throat, 3 Terra Sunder, 4 Up the Beanstalk, 2 Cease and Desist, 4 Ancient Cornucopia, 1 Archangel Elspeth, 2 Sunfall, 1 Ashiok. Honestly, I might even cut an Archangel Elspeth to play 2 Ashiok, the way it worked out. But that's a whole other thing. Mostly because Archangel Elspeth can get us some life. But anyway, an Ashiok, 4 Deadly Cover-Up, 1 Eternal Wanderer, 1 Vraska, 3 Virtue of Persistence, 2 Outrageous Robbery, a Plains, a Swamp, a Forest, 4 Caves of Kolos, 4 Concealed Courtyard, 1 Blooming Marsh, 4 Restless Cottage, 4 Blossoming Sands, 1 Demolition Field, 2 Fountain Port, and 3 Merrics. Though coincidentally, I think I want to cut 1 Merrics and play another Fountain Port. I think those are just better to let us draw cards in some situations or produce blockers when we need them. But yeah, I mean, this is another way to prove that, like, no matter what you want to play in Standard right now, whether you want to play combo, you want to play aggro, you want to play control, all of those are available in a bunch of different varieties. And this looks different than a bunch of the other control decks we've been seeing. So yeah, go for it. But like I said, if this doesn't speak to you, check out some other videos on the channel, because surely something will, because we put up something every day. That's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.